Been too long. Finally back. I think I said 11 o'clock I was going to start. I guess I meant Central Time. I don't know. Um, Not really. I'm just going to run with that. That I meant to give you that time at Central Time. The 9 o'clock start. Let me just make sure everything's all good. No, that's too loud. I like to pull up the chat on my PC just because it's far easier to read. Um, I do like my Rye, New York shirt. One of the most ridiculously stupid purchases I've ever made was just a Rye, New York shirt. Very nice town up in Westchester County, New York. Very, what's the word? I would say upper middle class. Um, Daniel Berry, how are we? Happy Monday. Um, had quite the weekend, let me tell you. Went all the way to Washington, D.C. for a couple college basketball games, for a little bit of a film session. I can't believe the Mets owner is defending the Dodgers. I mean, of course he is, Mike. Like, the Mets are trying to do the same thing the Dodgers are doing. The Dodgers are just the only one executing it properly. Um, he's right. Of course, why would Steve Cohen not defend the Dodgers? The Mets are trying to do the same exact thing that the Dodgers are doing. It's like the Mets and Dodgers are as close to working together as anybody in baseball. They're the only teams that seem to really want to win. What's poppin'? Connor, what's going on, man? Thoughts on Tyreek Hill being released? I don't think it's surprising. He just like his whole foot was like turned sideways, wasn't it? He got hurt really bad to the point where they don't owe him any money anymore. They got it. They had to cut him. I think it was like a no-brainer. I think that was like 101, general management 101. Dolphins purge their whole roster. Yeah, I mean, listen, they're setting up the cap space. I think that, like teams like the Dolphins, they're not very good. They weren't good with all these guys. Why keep them around and pay them all this money? You might as well get rid of everybody and try to start over. Manny Machado was also defending the Dodgers. Everybody should be. Mike, again, I've said it a million times. The Dodgers are not the problem going on in baseball right now. The problem is when you have teams like the Milwaukee Brewers, who, to be fair, they've traded a guy like Devin Williams who didn't pitch as well as he did with the Brewers. Like, the Brewers give me that vibe of like a team like the Tampa Bay Rays have always been, where if you make a trade with them, they're more than likely going to win it. They just made it to the NLCS. They were in the playoffs the last 3 years, and they've gutted their roster every single year for the most part. It's just those are the teams. Take the hat off. I'm just not doing that, Brandon. Titans rebrand uniforms look terrible. I actually have not seen them. I have not seen the new Tennessee Titans logos. Let me look. Tennessee Titans, what did they do? I'm going to take a look right now. We are going to get my live reaction to what the Tennessee Titans jersey. Where the fuck is it? We go on Twitter. That's the way to do it. The logo makes my cousin want to cry. Well, shout out your cousin, man. I'm sorry that your cousin is going to cry over it, but hey, that's tough. I get it. Unless he's a Titans fan, that would make sense. Titans' new logo. You don't like this? I think this is phenomenal, Connor. I think the complete opposite. Hi, Flay. How are you doing today? How was your weekend go, bro? It went great. Well, I had a great weekend. Very relaxing. Dodgers team ready to kick the season off. I feel like everybody is. Dope hat, bro. Appreciate you. Cooter-ass? That's Cooter-ass. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. The whole world hates it. I don't know. Maybe I'm not part of the whole world. I think the Titans' new logo is fire. Much better color scheme. The blue thing, the light blue, I think it's phenomenal. I think it's fantastic, Connor. I think the complete opposite. I think it legit might be one of the best uniforms in football. I swear. I think the complete opposite. I think the Titans' new get-ups are phenomenal. The baby blue is so much better than the dark blue. It's not even close. I totally disagree with you there, Connor. I'd go as far to say as I think their gear might be the best. The uniforms haven't been released, but the logo, like the light blue, is fantastic. And I have a feeling they're gonna have like the old it's just the hideous logo. I don't think it's bad, dude. I totally disagree. But what were we saying? Why are the basketball ratings going down the toilet? I have a feeling Flay was part of the design team for the new Titans logo. I was not. Why are basketball ratings going down the toilet? What do you mean, like the All-Star game and shit like that, Mike? Because if you're talking about the All-Star game, I think it's just like, people got sick and tired of these guys going out there and not really trying, which is fair. I wouldn't expect these guys have too much money on the line to be going into an All-Star game that means nothing. Like, guys have gotten smarter financially nowadays. They won't do it. Are you trans? No, I'm not. My weekend was awesome because I got to spend it with my scouting family, and being in scouts is my second family. Good shit, Will. Let's see. The Las Vegas Raiders had the best uniforms in the NFL. They definitely have a cool uniform, Mike. I kind of like the Chargers, like their powdered blue logos. I do like what the Titans just did. I think the Raiders have a classic one. But good for you, Will. Like I said, I think if you're talking about the All-Star game, Mike, I just think like people are bored of they don't want to watch a bunch of guys go out there and mail it in. Another person asked me if I'm trans. No. Two people asking me if I'm trans right off the rip. As a Steelers fan, I will admit the Bengals uniforms are pretty good. The Bengals have fire uniforms for sure. But yeah, with the NBA too, like I think the ratings of the regular season are down because these guys don't like the regular season doesn't matter as much as it did, especially with more teams getting in the postseason, which I think is good and bad. You keep more teams involved, you get more teams. The problem is though, like a lot of these games don't matter as much. My dong may not be 12 inches, but it sure does smell like a foot. There you go. Yo, what's up, man? Pork chop, how are we? That's good. I like that. Good. But, do you have a boyfriend? I do not. The best NFL uniform is the 90s Rams jerseys. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of good uniforms over the years. I do love the Chargers powdered blue. I will say that. The NBA is really finding teams for tanking games. They have to. It's getting ridiculous. Like the Utah Jazz have just done whatever they want to do. And like the Jazz they've openly built for next year, Mike, and are openly tanking at this point. So teams like that, it can't happen. What happened, Gorilla Tag? What are the results? Bengals rivalry uniform is black tiger with orange stripes. Yeah, St. Louis Rams uniforms were pretty good. I've been having chest pain for 2 days, hoping it goes away tonight. Oh, you're good. Hey man, I'm sorry to hear that, pork chop. Let me know how that goes, man. That's awful. Would you ever date a man? I would not, Sandro. Back to the basketball talk. You can't have these teams like the Utah Jazz are literally they're smartly, and it's a very smart move, is they've done everything. They've gotten all these guys to be a good team next year, and they're openly trying to lose games so they could be better. Yeah, pork chop. I hope that works out, man. That's never that's always a scary sight, a scary thought of like chest pains like that. But yeah, so I went away. I went to a Jazz game. Homeless guy sold me a ticket for a beer. There you go. That's a pretty good trade-off, I feel like. I feel like the homeless guy might have won that one, but hey man, you guys both got what you want. I pulled my arm during camping this weekend. What part of your arm? Well, that sucks. So yeah, I was away all weekend. Went down to Washington D.C. I got to meet up with my mom there. It was a great time. Got to spend some quality time with her. Did a couple college basketball games. Won a shit ton of money at 2 separate casinos. I'm up about like $1,300, but don't ever gamble. Do yourself a favor. Gambling sucks ass. Never do it. I'm going camping with 6 of my friends in June. It's gonna be sick. Nice. That should be fun. Lauri Markkanen of the Jazz was a bit of a bust. I mean he was when he was in Chicago, but I feel like he's coming to his own. I think Lauri Markkanen's a great player now. Who wins gold for the women's hockey, USA or Canada this Thursday? I'm going with the U.S. women. I think the U.S. women are just a better team. My shoulder through the elbow. That's not good, Will. You should get that checked out. Nice hat, twin. Thanks, Alexis. I'm not cured, but I have a 40% of living and 60% of death. But I'm sorry to hear that, Gorilla Tag. That's awful. I wish you the best of luck there. I'm up $13 today gambling. Good, Tennis. I'm actually down 100 fucking sports betting. Drake has the best music on Spotify, hands down. Drake? I don't know about that. Spotify's big. That's the problem. I'm not saying Drake definitely doesn't. I'm just saying Spotify's got a lot of catalogs. I don't know if I'd be willing to to hands down say that. Can we watch you watch Sam and Max? What is that? I don't even know what that is. I'm betting on USA for sure and probably a few lines. Yeah, I mean, I think the United States has a much better team. Let's see. Yeah, Connor, have fun. Flay, just watched The Hangover last night. Oh my God, you finally watched it? How good was it? Yeah, Gorilla Tag. That sucks, but best of luck. You're the type that goes to a casino and says no gambling. Yeah. Listen, you go to the casino knowing you're going to lose, Mike. In fact, my entire fucking vlog, I lost, and I thought it was 10 times funnier. I made a vlog going to the casino. It was so much funnier that I lost that when I won at the end of the night, I was like, I'm not even putting it in here. Got to get up at 5 for weight room. Good. Go to hell yeah, man. Grind. Look forward to that shit. Love you, bud. You got to start streaming. Not at midnight. Your fans are old. No, I know. Pork chop. This was a rough one tonight because just been a lot going on. I got home. I've been doing a lot of like other things. I need to start. What I might start doing is start streaming at like 6 o'clock and get the dinner hour. Can we meet in Vegas and what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? I don't know what you mean by that. Fucking hilarious. Are you as good at gambling as Alan? No. Listen, I think there's something when it comes to blackjack. Like I play a lot of blackjack, and blackjack, it's very susceptible. Like there are ways to count cards without getting caught. But you just got to be like, you got to be willing to be patient when you're playing blackjack. It's more like blackjack just sucks because it's like a lot of fucking, it's monotonous as hell. What do you think about the KD situation? That was a terrible look. I would like to think that that's not Kevin Durant. I don't think he would be that dumb to do that shit again. But if it is Kevin Durant, that's a bad look. It does it would be quite funny, but I can't imagine it's Kevin Durant, Goated. I can't imagine that's actually him. Are you extremely addicted to 2 girls, 1 cup? No, I cannot say that. We got to go to LaMelo now. We got both. We got to go to LaMelo, go to LiAngelo. It's basically proven. Is it really? I must have not been in the news today. I can cash out $200 every time in blackjack. I start with 1,000. See, I usually when I was playing blackjack, I made about I made 200 last night playing blackjack for the vlog. And then I made about 400 when I was in DC. So that was fun. But like I said, blackjack's one of those games you need to be patient and you need to fucking pick your spots. The people on the group chat have 100 to 300 followers, and it just so happens one of their followers is Kevin Durant's main account. Okay, so then that's not a good look. I did not know that, Goated. That's stuff I didn't know. No, the Black Doug. Yeah, dude. Emok, what's up? Do I what? Nice try. Anima, I respect that. That was a good one. Hey, when my dog was in here, she was growing. Wait, what? What do you think about the neighbor with the what? I don't know what that is. Does LaMelo have a boyfriend? I don't think so. I turned my dad's $5 into $40 betting. Connor, stop right there. Whatever you do, take the $40 and run, buddy. Jets, Jets. You missed my last one. Hold on, Charlie. Let me figure it out. Let's see. Lot going on here. Hey, my dog was in here. She was growing that air. Wait, what? She was growling? KD is a grumpy old man. I mean, KD, if KD got caught on another burner account like this, I would never have him in a locker room. Great player. He's too old to be doing shit like this, and it's just such a bad look to have a locker room cancer like that. What do you think about the neighborhood? I don't know what that is. What do you mean stop? I've been on a roll. I mean, Connor, I'm just saying, man, just be careful. Learn how to play against the dealer before sitting at the blackjack table. That's what it's all about. You have to be patient and pick your spots. It's all about it's all about beating the dealer and being willing to pick your spots. It's you can't jump the gun. You have people that get impatient and try to win too much right away. It's it's a fucking grind, man. Is this a circumcised chat? You could be whatever you want here. The Rockets may have to trade KD. I love the guy, favorite player of all time. I mean, I love Kevin Durant too. He's probably one of the best offensive players of all time, if not the most offensively gifted. Flair, you ready to let the dogs out? No. The Hornets need KD. Hornets with KD would be a great fit. Do you eat dog and cat? I do not. Good riddance to Tyreek Hill. Yeah, I think it made sense. But yeah, that's tough, man. If Kevin Durant, it's not a good look for that Houston locker room. They got such a good team that, having somebody like Kevin Durant, if that's really it. LeBron James is the chosen player. First thing I ever said in this chat was KD, my stoner goat. Dude, Kevin Durant's a great player, obviously. If he can't, is Nancy Guthrie under your hat is crazy. Jets need to bring Joe Namath out of retirement. I don't think that would work, but tennis, that's insane. But, yeah, it was a good weekend overall. Like I said, I got to spend a lot of quality time with my mom, which, I don't really get that much often. considering she's in Richmond, and it was a lot of fun. Tennis sends me a bronze medal. Thank you, Tennis. LeBron James is the poodle of the NBA. Wow. I don't know what that means. Joke of the day by Tennis. That was crazy. Tennis. That was nuts. Katie likes his burner phones. Katie likes, listen, a lot of people like burner accounts out there because they can hide behind their actual face and just be complete scumbags without any consequences. Can the Jets beat a high school team? I'm pretty sure they can on All-Star Weekend. Yeah, I mean, that was nuts, goated. I can't believe nobody did anybody ever ask him about that? I can't believe it. They still haven't found that Long Island kid. Which one? I thought you were talking. I thought we were talking about Connor. They found her, but we might not be thinking of the same person. Shooting Stars competition was awesome to bring back. Celeb game was hilarious. 3-point contest was cool. The All-Star game was awesome. Yeah, goated. I mean, I didn't watch any of it. I heard good things about the All-Star game. I heard they were actually playing pretty hard, which is good. The Shooting Stars competition is great and all goated, but how fucked up is it that one team got Rick Brunson, a former NBA player, was throwing passes, then a different team had Drewski throw. It's just the idea of it is hilarious, and I think from now on it should be a celebrity fan throwing the passes for the Shooting Stars. I think every team, I want Spike Lee out there throwing the passes for fucking the Knicks. Did you hear about MJ? I saw that. That was very weird. They found his jacket though. That's not good. Someone on his panel asked KD, life without Twitter or video games? That's hilarious. That's a great question. Hat is too big, my brother. I think it's perfect. The kid went missing on January 9th. They haven't found him yet. They found... Yeah, that's not a good sign, Connor. I can't say. My high school has a former MLB player being a head coach. Who is it? Wembanyama started playing hard in the first 5 minutes, and everyone started playing hard. Except Luka and Jokic. KD was right to call them out. Yeah, I mean, I understand why these guys don't like to play hard in these All-Star games, but it does suck for the fans. But I don't know. You don't want to get hurt while you're out there. I delivered Starbucks to Drewski in Atlanta. That's hilarious. That's a great story. Would you date a male stripper? I would not date a male, period. The thing I love about KD is that despite how insane he is, nothing... Oh, yeah. No, goated, 100%. Everything he said was spot on. I mean, every criticism he had of Şengün, the shit about Jabari Smith, everything was spot on. It's just it can't be doing that. Yeah, Guthrie isn't going to be found for a while, most likely. I can't imagine. And Wemby was playing hard defense. Yeah, I mean, Wemby, I like that those guys were putting on a show. I didn't see any of it, like I said. I was in D.C. for the weekend, and then I went to Atlantic City after on my way back. Katie sounds like a fan when he talks. He does. Don't knock it till you try it. I'm pretty good on that. Should I see Hangover 2 and 3 now? I mean, Glassman, you're going to be disappointed because Hangover 2 and 3 are not as good. They're funny movies, but compared to the other Hangover, they're just not. They're not on the level. You could go see it. I think it's fine. Russ, the triple-double cocaine bear is great. That's hilarious. Would you rather win $1,000 on blackjack, $1,200 sports betting, or $1,400 in slots? Sports betting probably. Blackjack, winning $1,000 in blackjack takes a lot of time. $1,400 in slots would be fun, but again, that could take a lot of time. It depends. It depends what the bets are. If I'm betting $500 a blackjack hand, I would rather do. It depends. I need you to fast, buddy. What? What do you mean? DC is chill until you get those. That just say DC was great. Honestly, I had a great time there. Washington DC was awesome. I did I walked the whole mall, the National Mall. I did all the monuments. My mom came and we did a bunch of we did a bunch of college basketball. Big ass hat. Hell yeah. Chris Paul retirement low key made me cry. You know what, go to that felt like my childhood died in a way. I mean, I'm old as fuck, but Chris Paul was one of those guys that I remember when Chris Paul came in the league. It's insane. Ramadan 30-day fast. I'm not gonna fast, but I respect everybody that does. When you went to DC, was the swamp drained? No, it was swampy. Actually, there might have been a lot of people away for the weekend, but I just feel gross being in DC because of how much I hate politicians. You know that. It's just it's the worst place to be if you hate politics as much as I do. Adam Silver was wrong for not at least giving CP3 a spot in the All-Star game. Yeah, that would have been a smart move, Goated. I think giving CP3 something he could have played on the Stars team, and that would have made a lot of sense. Pitchers and catchers report, how hard are you? Hard as a fucking rock, dude. Not everyone believes in a religion that came 400 years. I mean, not everybody believes in a religion, period, Connor. We're not gonna fucking pick and choose here. Donald Trump or Epstein? I think that's an easy answer. Donald Trump. Facts, politics, the downfall of America. The problem is, BA, is just like how politics have become so polarizing. That's the downfall of it. Like, it's good to care. It's become so much so that it's gotten ridiculous. Like, it's just that everything's so polarizing. Everything has to be political. Everything has to be a fucking statement. Epstein or Woody Johnson? See, that's a tougher question. Fuck both of them. Blonde hair, big boobs, or brunette, big butt? Brunette, big butt, 100%. Without a doubt. But yeah, Connor, to pick and choose which religion's real and which one's not, it's a to each their own thing, man. Like, anybody can believe whatever they want. But yeah, no, just like being in DC, like I said, I hate politics. I hate the whole thing. Boobs or butt. I don't discriminate on that. I prefer brunettes. That's the thing. Yes, not only one believes in religion, just 70% of the universe. What the hell is this? Yeah, I mean, look, everybody's got their own thing. Jeffrey Dahmer or Dwayne Johnson? Probably Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The feds are listening. What is that? Hey, did you say your type of girls for brunettes? Yeah, I prefer brunettes, I would say. Oh my God, that is. No, that's okay. That's what's going on here. I didn't see that. Well, he's getting hidden. Well, the Constitution gives us the freedom of religion, so I'll leave it at that. Absolutely, yeah. Everybody's allowed to have their own religion. Rest in peace, Robert Duvall. He died. I didn't even realize. I didn't know what it was. I didn't see it. Fuck the Patriots, lost. We need Tom Brady. I don't think they need Tom Brady. Boobs sound better than butt, but a girl having no chest ain't a big deal. I am Burnett. Hell yeah, good for you. I mean, they're both fun. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't discriminate. I'll take, if you got one or the other, I don't care. It's fine by me. Like, both are fun to play with, I would say. That's funny. That is funny. What's funny? It's just they're both fun. Tits, ass, whatever you want to play with. They're both fucking fun. Hi, how's your day? It's great, Bab. How's your day, Bab? How many? But yeah. So yeah, respect to everyone, religion or not. Yeah, no, absolutely. Everybody's religion. I respect every single religion. You don't have to believe in it. You don't have to like agree with it. Like you know what I mean. You don't have to believe in it fully. Like, I'm not a very religious guy, but I respect anybody's religion. If that's what you do, if that's what you, if that's your values, I respect it. Do you like pussy or dicks? Pussy, I guess. I'm going to sub because you don't loop streams and my day is great. Hell yeah. No, I'm not looping shit here. Both fun. Yeah, goated. What do you mean both fun? Both tits and ass are both fun, man. They're fun to play with. What do you mean broken heart? Dude, my little sister has blonde. Okay. Awesome eyebrows, dude. Thanks. They're very bushy today. As long as you have a good reason to believe it, you are. Yeah, absolutely. Cable TV, rest of life with sports, or no Netflix, or Netflix, no sports. Cable TV, sports, absolutely. To be fair, goated, both are fun. No, that's the thing. They are both fun. Hey, bro, thank you for your voice and support for the LGBTQ community. Of course, I support the LGBTQ community. Big, I wouldn't say. I think saying big fan kind of makes it sound like I'm gay. I'm not gay, but I respect everybody. We carry the fight. What happened to little bro? Did you hide him somewhere? I don't know where he is. Kipper the man, what's up? Double A, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm back from the dead. What's up, Kipper man? Oh my god, LeBron just got traded. No, he didn't. I can't believe I'm gonna look. I don't buy it. No, he didn't. LeBron or MJ? LeBron. I lean LeBron, but like they're the 1 and 2 greatest player of all time, whichever way you want to cut it in half. I ended my life and came back. We got to applaud Flay for being a proud advocate for the LGBTQ community. You don't have to applaud me. I think it's just nature. Flay, bro, it's 2 weeks past the trade deadline. You know, that's how fucking out of it I am, goated. I was like, there's no way. Yeah, Jocelyn, I had to look because you know what? If I was just like, no, he didn't. Like, I got to at least look. I freaking looked it up. I mean, of course, I would look it up every time. Because, you know, I don't want to just, like, you know, dismiss that and then, like, oh, shit, he did get traded. I just did a dream shake on y'all. You did. Fucking Church League MVP Jocelyn over here. What will you do in this situation? You are 5 inches in Sabrina Carpenter and behind LeBron James. Where are you going, front or back? I'm probably going to Sabrina Carpenter. I just... I can go back to LeBron James or front to Sabrina Carpenter. It's hilarious. Where'd you get your hat? Christopher, it's a Noggin Boss hat. NOGGIN This one they only sell at UBS Arena, the Islanders one. They don't make NHL hats, Noggin Boss, but they make every single NFL team and a bunch of colleges. So definitely go check it out. And again, the fact they don't sponsor me is fucking bullshit. Shit pisses me off. Do they make Notre Dame or Purdue? Or do they make Notre Dame or Purdue? I think they make both of them, Glassman. Let me look. I would think both of them are made. I'll take a look for you real quick. The LeBron R&B song is hilarious. It is. Yeah. Sick hat. What? When are you ever going to get 100 live watchers? I don't know, man. That's a great question, Tennis. I hope someday. I hope it happens one day. I don't know. I don't force people here. Let's see. They do have Purdue. So, Glassman, they have Purdue. They don't have Notre Dame. So, only Purdue. If they don't have a Buckeye one, then Noggin Boss. They do have an Ohio State one, Connor. They have an Ohio State one. They have every NFL team. But they don't have Notre Dame for some reason. Let's see. What do they have? They have the Liberty Flames, but they don't have Notre Dame. Bowling Green, too. I guess it's got to be licensed. What's your favorite song? Mine is Cry For Me. My favorite song ever? Probably... Ooh, good question. Probably Close to You by Dayglow. Look Stupid. Thanks, man. Thanks, Brick City Richie. I mean, referring to yourself as Brick City, ugh, couldn't be me. Might be because Notre Dame is a private school. It might be. It probably has a lot to do. It's the licensing, I'm sure. Shams going 0 for 5 in the celeb game after comparing himself to Curry and Giannis. Dude, it's so funny. Like, a guy like that probably just shouldn't play in the games. Simple. God loves you, bro. I'm glad somebody does. Cut or uncut? What do you mean by that? Because Notre Dame, I don't think that has anything to do with it. Is Michelle Obama really a man? I can't answer that question. I don't know. I've never seen her genitalia. But yeah, dude, a guy like that, like a guy like Shams would be better off just not playing in the game. Because, like, he's a guy that criticizes. He's like an NBA voice. Like, don't make people look at you different. Bro, I love your hat. Thanks, Ironhead. It's a Noggin Boss hat. W Speed? Like, I Show Speed? Like him? Just realized the double meaning in the title Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Wow, you're right. You ever banged a girl over 300 pounds? I have. I was 150 pounds. I never have done that. No. Michael Obama is crazy. W Dick. Zoom by Lionel Richie. I don't even know if I know that song, Mike, but for me, it's Close to You by Dayglow. Is my favorite song of all time. Love the hat. Thanks, Leslie. Wow. Somebody came in here and said I looked stupid before, but I'm getting a lot of people telling me they like that. You have a girlfriend? I do not, Christopher. What the hell? I don't even know what those are, James. People always say that. I must be way past Stan is my favorite ever song. It's a good song. Stan is an all-time song. Which is very sad, man. I need you to cleanse me of brain rot. That's all, the streams. Yeah, Cookie, we're just chilling here having a conversation. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about here. But I'll keep my balance. Your hat looks stupid. There we go. Connor, now I feel like everything's going well here. Where do we get a hat like that? Ironhead, it's a Noggin Boss hat. They sell every NFL team, bunch of colleges. This one, the Islanders sell themselves at the arena. Yo, I have a boyfriend. I'm a girl, by the way. But this is my dad's phone, and and now it's my phone. Nice. I don't know what to say to that. Definitely ain't a song you want to party to. Yeah, you do not listen to Stan during the pregame. Of course, Cookie, I got you. We kind of just vibe here. We kind of just have conversations. I don't really know where this is going to go. Nightbot Flay, what the hell is that? What's going on? Yo, holy shit. Flay's the way. John Smithy, what's up, man? Do you think it's a myth? Oh, come on, man. Like, that one's not one that's ever gotten by me. but I respect it. I respect the effort. People just keep trying to get me to say that shit. Won't happen. Double tap the screen. Thank you, John Smithy, my man. I got to start trying to do the streams earlier because my fucking schedule is so whack ass backwards right now. Um, my guy, my 3 guy neighbors live in 1 bedroom apartment. Your thoughts? They're definitely all banging, 1000%. Stream at like 9 p.m. I could start doing that, Connor. I've been filming for my other channel around that time, but I could do it earlier. I've thought about starting to go to the gym in the morning, like before work, and then coming home at 4 o'clock and streaming immediately until about 7, and then figuring it out from there. I like kind of do, shout out Diaz nuts. Let's go. You know what they say about guys with big hats, man. What do they say about guys with big hats, DSAR? Give it to me. 9 o'clock is tough, Connor, because I've been filming a lot of stuff for my other channel. Yo, he got the Yankee hat with the extra brim. It's true. This is the extra brim hat. Kyrie believes in flat earth. I mean, it's been proven that it's not flat, but hey. What should the NBA do about tanking? I don't know, Goated. I don't know if there's a good solution to the tanking. I mean, maybe have every team have the same odds of winning the lottery. I don't know. Maybe just like have it like be a legitimate lottery every year. There's no. I don't know, man. I don't think there's a good. Or maybe just have every team in the lottery. Make it like, you either get like you either get a set percentage if you're not in the playoffs, and then a set percentage if you are. I don't know. There's not any. I don't think there's a good way of doing it. Earth is not round either. It's a plate. Would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter? Gay son, 100%. Wesley, what's up? Do you think the MLB will have another lockout soon? I think it's absolutely going to lock out next year. Now, flat lottery would be terrible. Imagine the Heat getting the first pick. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't allow for teams at the bottom to get any better, but I don't know, man. It's tough because I don't think there's really a good solution for it. There really isn't. And I feel like the Jazz have gotten around the loopholes. Glass, the MLB is going on strike. 100% it's going on strike. Aviation and sirens. What's up? Batman is not real. That is a bold statement. Preheat the oven, line pan, combine. What is that? I don't know. Like, go to the Dodge. It's a mix of the Dodgers and I think a mix of the contracts just getting insane. Like, I think the Mets have a lot to do with this too with Juan Soto. I just think like obviously the Dodgers getting all these guys, but like the money being deferred. What's funny about all this shit is nobody would be angry if the Blue Jays just did their job in the 9th inning. That's it. Like, if the Blue Jays just did their job in the 9th inning at Game 7, nobody would care this much. That's what fucking pisses me off. Aviation, appreciate it. Giannis to the Lakers next year. He's coming to the Knicks. NBA should just stop rigging the lottery for bigger markets. True, absolutely. What is the best government? Democracy? King? I mean, a true democracy, I feel like, is the best kind where everybody has representation. The problem is, with the way our fucking country's going and everybody being corrupt as shit, we don't even really have that. So, I hate talking politics, but nowadays democracy is as, like, corrupt as anything. But I think a democracy would be the best way where, really, it's like everybody's controlling everything, but it just doesn't work like that. Yo, Flay, I like your foreskin. Thanks, man. Hey, man, just want to let you know Jesus loves you. What a turnaround. Somebody saying they like my foreskin and somebody else saying Jesus loves me. Good night. I'm going to head to bed. Have a good night, Cookie. Thoughts on Sacramento State and the MAC? I mean, I think it's kind of wild. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. They're not a middle American. But again, we've thrown conferences out the window. We've got 2 teams on the West Coast playing in the Atlantic Coast Conference. I guess it's cool. I think it's good that they're extending, these schools. And I think the Ball Sack Bowl between Ball State and Sacramento State is the best thing ever. That they should play for a golden ball sack every year. The Blue Jays choked the big one. All they had to do was win that game, Mike, and nobody would care that much. If Andy Pajes didn't posterize Kike Hernandez, yeah, exactly. No, goated. It's 100% the case. All the Toronto Blue Jays had to do was win that game, and nobody would be that upset. Dog Plaz, what's up? Do you have a small head? Very. Your thoughts on Jennifer Aniston? She's super attractive. If she did anything, I am not aware. I can smell your penis from the screen. Keep it up. Huh. Only the rich have democracy. The rest of us work our asses. Exactly, Terrid. exactly my point. Spot on. The rich get richer. They can do whatever. They have the democracy. We don't have a say in anything. Doesn't matter as long as they get their way. I work for I work for the government that I like, the town that I live in. I deal with fucking politics on a daily basis. It's the worst fucking shit ever. From local government all the way up, it's all bullshit, the whole thing. Mac should have added Illinois State or Youngstown State instead. Youngstown State would have made a lot of sense. It would have been perfect. I don't understand why they didn't. Tony bet on the Jays to win the series, but he's a bad sports bettor. Imagine? The Puget Peen. Bird Clan comes in here and says, shut the fuck up. All right, man. Yeah, you look good. I don't have a girl yet. Please read this, please. What? Are you excited about St. Patrick's Day being here soon? About a month away now? 1 month? I guess I'm pretty excited. I guess I could say I'm excited. I wouldn't say I'm super excited. Like, I'm not. St. Patrick's Day, I work on St. Patrick's, unless it's like a Saturday this year. I'm sorry, that's all right, Bird Clan. Listen, you came in here hot. Like, I respect it. I don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me. You came in hot. Yeah, it's a Tuesday. I'm probably not doing anything for St. Patrick's Day. So St. Patrick's Day, I'm likely going to be at work that day. St. Patrick's Day is a great day for Irish. It's a fun day. It used to be a day like back in the day, you'd take the day off from work and go out for St. Patrick's Day, but not anymore. I'm too old for that shit. I can't wait for baseball. You and me both, Terrid. Baseball it's a great season. It's a lot of fun. Let's go Mets, of course. My birthday is March 19th. Hell yeah. I will celebrate for you. Hell yeah, D-Sar. I usually celebrate with making corned beef and cabbage. Whoa. Corned beef and cabbage. Maybe I'll do that again this year. Cincinnati, since it's hugely Irish and German heritage, we kick off a huge celebration. Connor, that sounds incredible. Maybe I'll go to Cincinnati this year. Probably not. How old are you? Go Reds. I am 32 years old. Let's go Mets, of course. Steak and mayonnaise. That's not a bad combo. I was going to say that's a little crazy, but it's not. It's actually a pretty good one. Do you like bass in your balls? Have you ever eaten Mexican sushi? What is Mexican sushi? NCAA tournament. That's the thing. That's the week. It's St. Patrick's Day is the week of March Madness. The first weekend. It's the best tournament in the world. I'm actually going to be in Atlantic City this year for the MAC, the Stuttering MAC, the MAAC. If anybody's going to be in Atlantic City, please let me know. I can't wait. It's going to be a ton of fun. But the NCAA tournament, March Madness itself, the best fucking first weekend of anything. Let's see. Wait, there's another Reds fan. Somebody else just said, go Reds. We got 2 Reds fans in here. Do you love cream in your ass? I can't say I do. Well, imagine what they do in South Bend. I can't imagine. South Bend's got to be nuts, dude. I live in Ukraine and my apartment just got hit by a drone. I'm sorry to hear that. Who's signing the corpse of Tyreek Hill? I'd imagine it's going to take Tyreek Hill a while to get, I just feel like, with the massive injury he had, goated, I can't imagine he's going to come back as fast as he was. He's 31 years old. I don't see Tyreek Hill making much of an impact in the NFL anymore. Yeah, from Cincinnati, Buckeye guy. Yep, look at that. Don't be mad, Yankee fan here, cradle to grave. Oh, I don't care. Listen, Terrid, I'm not a big, I don't hate the Yankees by any means. I'm one of those, I think the Mets and Yankees, it's a fun inner-city rivalry, but for the most part, we don't deal with each other. Remember, St. Peter's came from the MAC and made it to the Elite Eight. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the St. Peter's of this year. But, Glassman, it's just, I get free hotels at the place next door to the Jim Bowden Center in Atlantic City. So I'm going to make a vlog out of it. I'm going to go to the MAAC tournament and fucking enjoy it. Do you like BBC? I do not. Our ownership sucks for the Reds. That's terrible. I watch the NCAA tournament 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. That's the thing, brah. When it's the NCAA tournament from, I think here it would be noon to midnight. The second it's 12 o'clock, we're sitting in front of TVs, and we're sitting there until it's done at the end of the day. Only sports team I actually hate are the Astros, Chiefs, and Oilers. I mean, I can understand at least one of them. Oh, the Oilers, the Kings play them every year. I get that. We, under any circumstances, will never have a good baseball year. You made the playoffs last year. Connor, you know what the thing about Ellie De La Cruz is? I wouldn't even, sweat that. I think Ellie De La Cruz is supremely overrated, personally. And I also think he's playing the wrong position. He's way too fucking tall and lanky to be a shortstop. He would be the best fucking center fielder in baseball if they just moved him out there. He's such a good athlete. He's got such good instincts. He's just I don't know, man. I'd move him to the outfield. Well, Connor, imagine how the Cubs fans felt the last 108 years. True. The Cubs, the shit the Cubs fans went through, I can't imagine, dude. Cheating, and beating the Oilers. Fair. And being the Oilers, excuse me. Yes. That makes sense. Honestly, I pretty much hate all the teams within my division in every sport. 2K20 was the last 2K game. It's hot garbage every year now. Dude, 616, you know what sucks about 2K now? Is the physics of it don't make any sense anymore. Like, it used to feel like you were playing real basketball. Like, to me, 2K14 was the best one ever made. It really felt like you were playing basketball. Now it just feels like you're playing a shitty video game. You think he's got to play 7 before he's eligible, right? Yeah, I think so. You know what it is, BA? I wouldn't sweat Ellie De La Cruz leaving. Like, I don't think he's. I think he's not going to be a very good second contract player, if that makes sense. But you're saying you got beef with the Marlins? You know what the thing about it, Glassman? Yes, the Marlins fucked the Mets over every time the Mets are like barely out of the playoffs at the end of the season, and they play the Marlins fuck them over every single damn time. My alma mater is UConn. Go Huskies, women and men basketball. Nice, Terrod. I'm a St. John's guy. So a little Big East rivalry. I like that. St. John's UConn at the Garden was absolutely unbelievable this year. I didn't go because I was actually in Omaha for Creighton Seton Hall filming a vlog. But it was a great game. The NBA 65 game requirement is so bullshit. We have one Shea injury away from Jaylen Brown MVP. I think it's a terrible thing too, Goated. I'm with you. I'm not. He strikes out a lot. You shouldn't be. AJ Dabansta, BYU is Kevin Durant 2.0. Yeah, bro. I think, when I see AJ Dabansta, I kind of look at him as like a Brandon Ingram more so than Kevin Durant. He's unbelievably talented. Unbelievably good. And I would take him number 1 over Peterson. 100%. One of my relatives won a World Series with the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1889. That's an amazing fact. The Marlins also have literally 0 fans. I mean, every time the Mets go there, it's a Mets home game. I've never been, but I got to go this year. It just sucks because the Marlins, they actually are not going to be bad this year. I think the Marlins are going to surprise a lot of people, and I don't think it's crazy to think the Marlins are going to be in the playoff hunt towards the end of the year. Anyone here like UFC? Again, I love UFC. I've said it a million times. I think it's like I like watching it. Love is a strong word. I like watching it. I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it, but I'm a big fan of it when it's on. How's the climate in Wakanda? Huday, what's up? It's a legend in the flesh. What's going on? It's crazy world. It's a crazy world. Like Google Robert H. Clark Reds. I will. Marlins need to get out of Miami. They do. Goated, I'm with you on that 100%. They need to get out of Miami. They need to get away from ownership. You can blame the Marlins for not spending money, but you also have to look at the fact that their ballpark is empty every single night. It's bad. Yeah, do you have a crush? I do not. Marlins also have pretty recent titles in 97 and 03. That's the thing. The Marlins won 2 World Series titles, and both times they were like massive underdogs. The Nashville Marlins, they need to put a team in Nashville. I agree. Montreal would make sense too. I think Nashville would be a great spot for a baseball team. I think Montreal could use a baseball team again. They should have stayed as the Florida Marlins. I mean, the Florida Marlins was much like... It rolled off the tongue. I agree. I think more people associated with the Florida Marlins. My pet aunt died. That sucks. If I had to pick one, Goated, I think moving to Nashville would probably be an easier transition. I think Nashville's a great city. I don't know. Montreal Marlins wouldn't make sense. No, it would be a total fucking... Imagine being a guy that signed a long-term contract to be in Miami. I think about that. You guys remember Dustin Byfuglien? He signed that long-term contract with the Atlanta Thrashers, and a year later they fucking up and moved to Winnipeg. Imagine thinking you're gonna spend your life in fucking Atlanta, and all of a sudden, guess what? You're moving to Winnipeg because the franchise up and moved. Ray should go to Montreal. I think baseball in Florida is very flawed. Although I do think both those teams are in the wrong city. If one of them moved to Orlando, I think Orlando would be a great city for baseball. You got more markets in the middle of the state there. I think if one of them moved to Orlando and the other one moved to Montreal. Been a long time. Nick Dame, what's up? Nashville Blues. Would that work? I'm back from watching Monday Night Raw highlights. How was it? Gay bearded homosexual. The Mets will lose 105 games. Wow. 105, huh? That would be something. The Mets lost 105 games. I don't even know what I would do, man. I don't know what the hell I would do. My gay tolerance me what? Connor, what are you talking about, man? Yo, I missed the notification. You're good, Kmart. I'm going to be here a while. We're vibing. We're having a great time. I'm actually having a lot more fun tonight than usual. I swear Marlins either lose 90 plus or sneak in the wild card. There's no in between. Fake scripted, everything that's gay. What? I ate mushrooms for the first time this weekend. How did that go, Kmart? Well, I'm not going to lie. Your hat makes your ears look even bigger. No, you're not lying. My ears are fucking massive, dude. So with the big hat, it should help, but it doesn't. Yeah, Kmart. How did the mushrooms go, man? Let's hear it. I want to hear about this. How did your first mushroom experience go? Let's get into that. Let's dive into that shit. He's got the Irish ears. I do. Pete Alonso is an Oriole. I don't think enough people are reacting. Wait, I don't think people are reacting enough. I think people are overreacting if they think that's that big of an impact on the Mets. I think it's big for the Orioles, but I don't think it's like I don't think the Mets are missing much. I think the Orioles desperately needed a big right-handed bat. And I think I think Pete Alonso was perfect. I think for the Mets, I think the Mets got sick and tired of a guy that didn't play first base very well. Just say you just got back from watching wrestling. No, Will did. I just felt like I smoked like 6 blunts. I just ate a few bites of a mushroom chocolate bar. That actually sounds amazing. I have a good idea for a Rhode Island sports team named the Rhode Island Anchormen. That would be a great thing, but Will, I don't think like any like if there's like a Rhode Island minor league team, I think that would work. Do I think Cash Patel is what? Remember the late 2010s Rockies that made the playoffs regularly? Feels like forever ago. That team had so much talent. Those Colorado Rockies every year, like Tulowitzki, Carlos Gonzalez, like Todd Helton at the end of his career. Who was it? Who was it? Garrett Atkins was the third baseman, right? They had so much talent at that time. They were unbelievable, man. Like, I think Nolan Arenado was a little bit after that, but they were just a fun. Charlie Blackmon. How can I forget about that? Like late 2010. Oh, late 2010s, or like I'm thinking like early 2010s. But like yeah, Arenado, Story, Blackmon. Like I thought you were talking about earlier than that. Although there was a moment I was brushing my teeth. I swear it felt like someone behind me was just kept. Jeez, well that doesn't sound fun. Still don't know how they fell off so hard. Yeah, I think it probably has a lot to do with like they just couldn't pay anybody. Or Massachusetts. What is that? Zacamo? Zach? I have no idea what that is. My brother won't stop seducing his property agent. Well, good for him. Go to y'all got any space left for any Dodger fans? Ugh, don't do that. I brought a 2018 Mint 10 Donovan Mitchell Panini card today. How much was that? A Mint 10 Donovan Mitchell Panini. Just sounds fucking expensive, dude. Sounds absolutely. Sounds like it dropped a couple bucks on that, and I respect it. Yeah, sure, Connor. You just have to be chill with Kike Hernandez acting like a gay stripper. Is Kike Hernandez even still on? Like, Kike Hernandez, isn't he? Is he a free agent? Or am I out of my mind? Am I losing it? It was only $50 out of 99. That's pretty damn good. Their fans seem passionate though, and their attendance is actually pretty high. What, the Rockies? I mean, I think they have a really nice building. It's a great place to hang out. But look up what the Reds owner said about Reds fans. I will after this. Happy birthday. Today's Aaron Hernandez's birthday. Jeez. He's never leaving us again. I thought he was a free agent. How much bacon can you shove down your asshole? I've never tried it. I really can't give you a number there. Zach Minoz. Hello, bro. What's up, Benny Oliver? I went to a Rockies game. Their fans are fucking awesome. Dude, they had a game. I have a buddy that lives out there. And you know, like they had the Ryan game? My buddy's name is Ryan, and he went to that. And Ryan McMahon hit a home run. Pretty funny. I was just like he went. It was pretty cool. Hernandez just signed another year with the Dodgers. I did not know that. I thought he was a free agent because they were talking about the Mets maybe trying to get him. The Rockies mascot is cool. Do you guys remember when that guy, people tried to cancel that guy at the game because he was yelling out Dinger, and they thought he was saying like the N-word, like on TV. It kind of sounded like he was saying the N-word. That was just a classic. You know how Boston, Mass has the Zach and I didn't. I don't know that. I've never really been to Boston. What's your opinion on Epstein Island? I mean, probably shut it down. I don't know. Mets trying to get him. This is the greed they talk about in the Bible. They were talking about the Mets needed a guy like Kike Hernandez, and they would go after him. Like, but it didn't seem like there was any smoke to it because the Mets were never like, I don't know. He probably was never going to leave. Flay, do you say the N word in rap songs? I don't. I don't ever say it. I don't think it's a word for me to say. Would you join a Diddy party? I probably won't. Padres just picked up Castellanos. Yeah, they did. They picked up Castellanos. I think Nick Castellanos, he's well past his prime. Like, you can't stick him in the outfield anymore. He's just not very good out there. But he's a guy, like, he could beat up, left-handed pitching. I think for a team like the Padres, he could fit in. Reds need better owners, of course. You got the pass play. I'm not accepting the pass. Phil Castellini is terrible. Oh yeah, I bought WWE action figures at the Dollar Tree. I didn't know they sold those there. Would you get butt fucked for $1 billion, but you would lose your left testicle? That's just a double whammy. That sucks. Bengals ownership sucks even worse. Cincy Sports ain't doing so hot. That's miserable. Yeah, Bengals ownership sucks. The Reds ownership sucks. What the hell's going on in Cincinnati? That sucks, man. But what were we talking about before? The Castellanos move. Like I said, he's a guy who's like, he doesn't play good defense. He's really not the same hitter he once was. Like, I don't think he's going to make that big of an impact, but he's definitely, probably a solid leader in the clubhouse. I think it's a good move for the Padres. It makes sense. Our tax dollars go to nothing. That sucks. Damn, Michael Jordan got caught up in pedophile stuff on his birthday. Yeah, that was not a good look. I don't even know how to describe it. Dodgers going to three-peat? I mean, if I had to guess, I would say probably. Bengals and Jets with the worst owners in sports. Woody Johnson. I think there's bad owners. There might be worse owners goated, but like, I don't know. I can't think of any off the top of my head. No, I guess Woody Johnson's got to be the worst. It's probably Woody Johnson by a mile. Would you rather go to jail for 10 years without dropping the soap or only go to jail for 10 days but get raped every single... No, dude, what? Do you think PCA will have a slump this year? You know what? I'm not a big PCA guy, Glassman. I think PCA is a great defensive center fielder. I think it was a lot of smoke and mirrors his first half last year. I don't think he's a very good hitter, but he plays great defense. What do you think about the Phillies talking badly about Harper? If they don't want him, they should just trade him. I mean, I think the Phillies are doing whatever they can because Bryce Harper has a no-trade clause, and I feel like they're just trying to butter him up to get him out of there. Like, Bryce Harper, everything they said is kind of true. Like, when you look at Bryce Harper, he's really had a very underwhelming career for somebody who gets so hyped up. Like, I think he's very overrated for this generation. Just glad I'm never a Bengals fan, but stuck with the Reds. I had paid $5 for the one figure, and it was great quality. That's pretty cool. Now, Browns worse organization than the Bengals. Yeah, the Browns are pretty bad, but the Bengals, I think the Browns are just stupid. I think the Bengals are genuinely awful. I think it's a different thing. But they're both miserable. Would you become black if you were able to? I don't know what the answer to that question would be. Derek, what's up, man? Which sporting event should I take a girl to? Honestly, to me, hockey or baseball are the most are probably the two. But baseball is probably the better one to go to. A lot of downtime and a lot of time to talk with baseball. Give you the 10 days. I'd probably take the 10 days. Our owner said we don't need a good old line to win football games. Yeah, that's pretty fucking wild. I'm not going to lie. Wemby absolutely hates every player on the world team, injured or not. He thinks they're soft. Well, good for him. I like that Wemby was out there giving it his all, man. Hell no. What? California Republic Tony. I mean, no, not a hockey game. What do you mean not a hockey game? Do I even watch the news? What are you talking about? Would you rather hang out with Diddy or Jay-Z? Probably Jay-Z. Definitely Jay-Z. What am I saying? Probably. The NBA All-Star Weekend is a damn joke. You know what sucks about it, Kevin? Is back in the day that used to be you'd go to your friend's house and watch the NBA All-Star Weekend. It was must-watch TV. I think just the fact that not a lot of the stars are involved anymore, especially with the skills competition, which they're still pretty entertaining and they're still good. It's just I don't know. It lost its luster. The dunk contest isn't what it used to be. I heard the Shooting Stars was pretty good. I don't know. I think they just got to bring the star power and the muster back to it. Hockey is a constant action, so it wouldn't be a good day. Definitely baseball more so. Harper is going to be traded to the Mets, and he's going to be your first baseman. Not a chance. Dude, Bryce Harper, I don't think Bryce Harper and the Mets would make any sense. Hot take, Jets versus Raiders next year in the AFC Championship game. That's a fire take. Cool, normal size hat. Thank you. The father that killed his wife and 2 kids out of... I mean... Yeah, but I mean, that's not every hockey game. The new format for the NBA All-Star event was great. The competitiveness was good. Yeah, the game itself, I think, was probably pretty good. You should have watched the gameplay. Goated, from what I heard, the game was phenomenal. I'm talking about, like, all the events leading up to it. Like, the 3-point, the dunk contest, all that shit just seems like it's kind of watered down now, and I don't think anybody really cares. But the game itself, I heard nothing but good things. Tiny said, the 2010 All-Star game was so legendary. Young and up-and-coming KD, prime LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Amari Stoudemire. Yeah, 616. That was like, that era of basketball was unbelievable. And like the All-Star games were must-watch. Yo, Big Hat Guy, long time no see. I saw your first hat stream. How am I supposed to read that name? But I appreciate you, man. Yep, get Zion, Ja, and Flag in the dunk contest. Yeah, get the star power. Stop with these timed rounds of the dunk contest. Give these guys like 2 attempts to get a dunk off, or 3, and let them try to do this big showmanship stuff. I loved it better. I loved it so much more when like Dwight Howard put on the cape and everything, and it was all that. That was the best. I played some slots today. Hell yeah, Will. 2016 dunk contest, Gordon and Levine. Dude, you know what's crazy about that is Aaron Gordon's dunks were better than Zach Levine's, but they were both 50s. I think Aaron Gordon, in a way, got robbed. Did you ever watch Breaking Bad? And if you have, who would you be? Who would I be? I'd probably be Mike Ehrmantraut. I totally forgot the 3-point contest and dunk contest happened. I only saw videos. Yeah, that's the thing. I just don't think it's must-watch TV anymore. My old name was Meth Man. Oh, okay. Well, okay, now I remember. What are you up to, man? Where you been? Yo, what's up with this stupid hat? I don't know, man. It hides my personality. NBA players aren't embarrassed to try in the dunk contest anymore because they don't want to dance. Yeah, I mean, I think it has a lot to do with, like, it can only go wrong, I guess. Nice hat. Thanks. Potato? Nice. Thanks, man. If this was a Breaking Bad, I'd be Gus. Fair. They need to keep McClung in the dunk contest. Greatest NBA dunker ever. The stars are too scared. Dude, Mac McClung, some of the dunks he's pulled off are unbelievable. They should just keep letting him do it. Yo, bro, what's your favorite food? Pizza. No, burgers, excuse me. 2026, Larry Bird versus you in a basketball game. Who wins? Larry Bird, 100%. I'm a sad Rangers fan, and I hate the Islanders. Listen, I'm a very happy Islander fan right now. I hate the Rangers. It's a mutual thing. The Islanders, listen, the Islanders absolutely lucked out in the biggest way of all time, getting the number 1 pick, like accidentally fucking pulling the lottery ball. And now they're in great shape for the future. Love the hat, brother. Have a good night. Maddie, you have a great night too. Cameron, I live in Long Island area, and it was, yeah, that's horrible. That story's miserable. I said it before, I'll say it again. I love seeing your big hatted ass on here, bro. Hope life has been good. See money. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm just chilling, dude. I'm trying to do, like, I'm just trying to live day by day, and this is one of the things that I enjoy the hell out of is coming here and talking to you guys. I saw someone say they should remove the dunk contest and replace it with a one-on-one contest. I think a one-on-one contest would be amazing. Like one-on-one, like, for the whole weekend. Do one day Saturday, one day Sunday, maybe a 3-point contest thrown in there. I think that would be phenomenal. What about a boxing match between Prime Larry Bird and Prime Jordan? I have no idea. I don't know how good of a fighter either one was. Stars don't want to do the contest because they know there's a different skill set involved in creative and impressive dunks that separate skills. Yeah, I guess like it's probably just to protect their... I get that. You got a Discord chat for your followers? Would love to know when you're live, bro. Add me on the Discord. I do have a Discord. Here. I haven't used it in a couple days because I have it on my computer and I don't have it on my phone. Hold on. I'm going to add it to the description of the video. One-on-one contest with 3 different height groups. Exactly. Exactly what they should do. All right, guys. I'm adding to the... where is it? If you go to the description of the video, the link for the Discord is there. So go check that out. Larry Bird... You think Larry Bird would win that fight? I genuinely don't know. Get it on your phone. It just takes up a lot of space, man. No, I got to do that. I got to get it back on my phone. Us Rhode Islanders dealt with 2 shootings within the last month. Yeah, that's horrible, man. That truly is like real, like gut wrenching. Like, you know, a bunch of people that just went to a hockey game. It's terrible, man. What NFL team do you like? I am a, what a 30-year-old answer. It is big time. I am a Jet fan. Bird is buggier, scrappier dude than Jordan. He's a lot bigger. Yeah, I could see it. Discord is going to be worthless without Flake communicating. Derek. I'm going to make it. I'm going to set an alarm every day to go in there and at least like ask you guys a question of the day. What's up, buddy with the big hat? Good to see you again. This fool, what's up? I have an alarm. I'm going to set it after the stream. It's going to be 4:15 every day. And I'm just going to like let you guys know what time I'm streaming and shit. I don't see the chat. So, see money. Go to like the description of the video. Like if you hit the, where is it? The top right corner. If you hit the top right corner and hit description, the link is there. Is it? Wait, let me see. Let's see. Shout out Victor and Shifter. Jets or Giants? Nah, bro, it ain't update. I'm looking at it right now. Let me see. Hold on. Maybe I can put it in chat. I don't know. I wish it was clickable. Try that. Wait, that would be sick if that was clickable now. You saw the news about Tyson versus Mayweather? That is so fucking dumb. I did not see that. Where have I been? Jets or Giants? The Jets. If you lose the bet, Flay, you got to wear a Giants jersey. Maybe. I'm out, buddy, but with the big hat, but I'm going to hit the subscribe button this time. I'll chill with this fool. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. What about your opinion on the Jets trading Gabe Owners for Mike Hunts? Oh, man, miserable trade. I would have rather had Gabe Owners. Shout out to Tyson Sodium. Tyson Sodium. Wemby proved this weekend that he's the new face of the NBA once LeBron retires. I mean, I don't know if the new face, not entirely, but he's up there. For me, it's dark outside. It's dark here, too. Not clickable? Damn, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not working. Just to think Bristol, Rhode Island was one of the first school shootings. Yeah, it's horrible. You know, if you didn't root for the Mets, you'd be a Dodger fan. No, I would not be. I would not be a baseball fan if I wasn't a Met fan. Crazy how the world didn't win one game at the All-Star event. It seemed like nobody was... Wait. Tyson with Jake Paul. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Tyson keeps fighting. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like nobody was really trying, Derek. Thoughts on Jerry Jones trading his O-line for millions, models, and Hot Pockets? I'm not really sure what Jerry Jones is ever doing or ever thinking. Shout out to Choco Tacos. Choco Tacos, man. Damn, I forgot about those. Choco Tacos used to be the best. I have not seen one in years. I remember they made a comeback for a little bit. And I don't know where they've been since. There was like a mini comeback of Choco Tacos. Now they were trying. It was a back and forth battle. Again, I didn't see it, so from what I heard, like I thought like Wemby got mad that these guys weren't trying. What do I know? Derek World didn't have Luka Jokic, SGA, or Giannis. They had to pick up Karl Anthony Towns because he's Dominican. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he was born in New Jersey. Just joined the chat. Hell yeah, C-Money. Kawhi had the craziest 6-minute stretch ever in the All-Star game with full defense. Dude, Kawhi Leonard's been playing really good basketball this year. Like, I like seeing that side of Kawhi back. I asked a streamer to shout out You Leak Dick. Damn. My girlfriend just said she has a Jesus Christ, John. Holy, my man. Wowee, wowee. I was not ready for that. I've never had a crazy 6-minute stretch. I'm lucky if I get 3. I'm lucky to get lucky, man. Listen, you guys are out here at least getting lucky. Bro, hear me out. I think it would be really nice for a big fat toad to deep throat my wiener. I heard you out. That's not what I thought you were going to say. Hong Kong Sports, what's up, man? Darius Garland going to be passing dimes to Kawhi Leonard with his toe heels. Yeah. How are the Blazers and Denny and Dame both playing? I have no idea. I have not been paying attention, honestly. Twerk, you're on the wrong website. Yeah, see money. It's a cold world out there. Yeah, when Kawhi's healthy, you see why he got the aspiration. I mean, he's unbelievable, man. He's really like, when Kawhi Leonard is healthy and playing hard, he's so good and he's playing great basketball. I don't know why they blew it up. All right, got to go to sleep early. Got a weight room in the morning. Go to have a good night. Or also fat. They sell them where I live all the time. Choco Taco, best ice cream. I haven't seen them in a while. Like, I also don't look in the ice cream section when I go to, like, the grocery store. I'm sure they're there. I just haven't seen them. Bro, the comments you're reading aren't showing in the chat because they're inappropriate, so you're reading them. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, see money. If you hit the top right corner, that's another thing. You could set the chat to all messages. I set that recently. I didn't know that was a thing. So I didn't realize I was getting way more messages than I thought. And it's really funny when people ask fucking ridiculous shit like that. Does that hat keep your head very cool in the sun? No, opposite. This is not a good sun hat. It is fucking hot as hell in here. Eduardo, what's up? Does that hat look so big because you're 3 feet tall? I'm going to let you use your imagination. Chris Paul was the glue of the Clippers. They waved him and it was over. I think it was the complete opposite. When Chris Paul got chipped away, they got better. I hate to say it. I love Chris Paul, but my girlfriend said just said I could eat her Choco Taco. I mean, I didn't know that. Thanks. I changed it. Yeah. I didn't know that for a while until, like, somebody said my comments aren't showing up and they're like, send it to all chat, and my life changed forever. I think you're the toad in my dreams. Oh, come on, man. Why? JSX, come on, dude. That's funny though. That was a well, timed, thought out joke. Off the what? So what was I saying? We're talking about the NBA All-Star game. Yeah, Kawhi Leonard's unbelievable. I told you about. Oh, yeah, it was you, Derek. I was trying to remember. I didn't remember if it was you or Connor. I was trying to think. But yeah, you were the one who told me to turn on all messages. The team got better without Chris Paul, but when Chris Paul left, so did everyone's alliance with the team. Yeah, I guess it's a catch-22, but what have you been up to today, Flay? What do you do for work? I work for the town that I live in, see money. Not that glamorous. I work for the road maintenance department. Today, I went to Atlantic City to film a fucking vlog last night because I got another channel where I'm basically filming every day for. And this is my live channel. This is where I kind of like, come to vibe at the end of the night and just talk to my good friends here on YouTube. Do you watch who? Iggy Azalea? No. Tyreek Hill release. Thoughts? I think it was a fair release, Derek. He fucked up his foot was like pointed the wrong direction last time we saw him. He's 31. I think it was going to happen one way or another. I could see it. I could see you in a reflective jacket. Yeah. I used to do like real maintenance, but not anymore. I'm more of an office guy. Jason Shank, what's up, man? How the fuck are we? Shaq released on court. I bet you were one of those sports pundits who thought Shedeur Sanders shouldn't have been a Pro Bowler this year, correct? I mean, I think we've had worse Pro Bowlers than Shedeur Sanders. I think the Pro Bowl is kind of like, I mean, when you think about it, Tyler Huntley was a Pro Bowler last year, and Shedeur Sanders deserved it more than he did. No, I don't think the Pro Bowl, who makes the Pro Bowl matters anymore. But no, I don't think. I think if Tyler Huntley was there last year, there's no reason Shedeur Sanders shouldn't have been there this year. Dolphins save money. Exactly. No, the Dolphins had to release Tyreek Hill because there was no point in keeping him around. He's not healthy. 31 years old, wide receiver that just had a massive leg injury. No reason to keep him around. Shout out to Jake Paul's jaw. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, that guy, he got fucked up. Okay, I could vibe with that. Yeah, no, Corey, it's more so, like I said, it's just, you can't tell me he didn't belong there. I appreciate your white guilt. Yo, get the fuck out of here. I mean, I think we've had Wemby and John Wall and Michael Jordan, Will Chamberlain and Shaq and Kobe and a lot of different people. Um, no, listen, it's what I don't understand. Like, what's funny is when he got released, he put in his IG bio right away, unemployed. Tyreek Hill's funny as fuck, man. He's like, he's very good at like situational awareness. I don't think he's gonna go anywhere. Okay, have a good night. Will, you have a good night. I'll try to crack my back real quick. Tyreek Hill will be lucky to walk good again. Forget about playing football. That's what I'm saying. They had to release him because there's a chance he doesn't even come back. There's a chance he doesn't even walk right, let alone come back and play at an NFL level. You telling me get the fuck out of here during Black History Month? Take notes, viewers. It's crazy. Nice new hat, man. I've been doing good. I hope you're doing well, man. I got to get up early tomorrow, so I stopped in. So show some support. Hold on. Appreciate you, Jason. Thank you, man. Yeah, I got 2 of these things. This one, I got to get a 3rd one. I definitely need to. I just don't know what yet. I think Chiefs reunion won't be a shocker. I can't imagine he plays football again. Give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Give a man a blunt, he vibes for a day. There you go. Bro, what do you mean by that? Bro, this has been the longest Black History Month ever? What does that even mean? I don't think that's what? It's the 17th. Dumbest hat, no intelligence. All right, Jerry. I respect it. I respect your opinion, buddy. Doesn't really bother me. But what do you mean it's been the longest Black History Month? Fucking, I think fucking February's been flying, man. Where's? Oh man, I'm not diving into that. What's the whitest food? Ooh, that's a great question. The whitest food. I don't know. I have no idea. What would that be? Like the most white like. Somebody give me some ideas. See, even got racist viewers. No wonder Zach Wilson liked him. Toast. Toast is a good one, Lisa. Toast actually might be the ultimate. Toast is pretty. Green bean casserole. Macaroni salad's funny. Repent and turn away from sin. No, I'm good. I'm going to go right into sin. America is a free country. Nobody deserves to be treated. Buttered toast and a glass of milk. Glasses of milk for sure. Buttered toast. Yeah, but that's a pretty white people meal. Fucking oatmeal. Oatmeal might be the number one. I just thought of that. Oatmeal might be the most white person fucking meal on the planet. Tyreek Hill is not retiring. He said he will play next season. I don't see a team jumping on the opportunity. Am I just no, Corey? You're more than that. You're fucking annoying to me. But yeah, we eat grit. Yeah, that's the thing. It's totally different. Hello, Daddy. What the hell? Potatoes? I don't know. Bernie Sanders on the files. Is he? I wouldn't be surprised. Cottage cheese. Yes. Cottage cheese, definitely. I think, like, yeah, cottage cheese is a pretty good one. Maybe, like, yogurt. Like, fucking, like, Greek yogurt. Fire hat. Thanks, Odds. I appreciate that. Usually people tell me it looks like shit. Surprised Donald Trump is not taking away Black History Month. Meow for what the hell? Tyreek might as well be the Jets quarterback and play Wildcat offense this year. Well, I don't know. I don't know if Tyreek Hill's going to be able to walk, let alone play football. Like, that was a horrific injury he had. And he's 31. Like, why? I don't even know why he would try to come back. I respect it, but go retire, man. Go become a full-time streamer. F them, bro. LO, much love from New Zealand. Appreciate you, Odds. Thanks for stopping by. Dude, Kawhi is a Leonard? What? Oil up for daddy, then. I'm just not going to do that. That's not going to happen. Chat is fucking great, dude. You guys keep me young sometimes, honestly. Oil up for Shaq. Hello, Flay. Where have you been? I tagged you in Discord. I even said, yeah. No, Sammy, I'm here. I got the Discord open right now. I'm actually looking at it right now. I got 11 direct messages. What's going on here? Dude, so many fucking people. Ugh. Yeah, I figured, Sammy. Kawhi Leonard personality is so boring, he seems bored every day. I mean, yeah, I think that's just who Kawhi Leonard is. Yo, nice hat. Thanks. Number one Glazer. Dude, LeBron Williams. What the hell are you? What? Bro, can you accept my friend request on Discord? Who sent me a fucking friend request? Who are you on there? Hot dog's your favorite. Hot dogs? No, I don't like hot dogs. That is you getting the. Oh, come on. I heard Lightning McQueen is on the Epstein files. I've heard that. Herbie Hancock comes in here and just says, I'm jacking my tiny cock in all caps. Well, thanks for letting me know, man. Another oil up. White chocolate Jason Williams NBA. What about him? The highlights of him and Randy Moss playing high school basketball together are very cool. That is way too small. I know, man. I got to get a bigger one. I'm getting upset. It's Neo. Clay, if you think Discord takes up too much space on your phone, get more space. Open on your phone. Very true. Very smart idea. You got me there. That would be the smart thing to do. What I should do is like get a second phone. At some point, I'm gonna have to. If I keep making these videos and stuff, if I keep like doing the vlogs and shit, I'm gonna have to get a second phone because it's just like I got to be able to make shorts and shit. Where's the oil? I don't have any oil. Bro, got that hat from Bugs Bunny. Flay, oil, you're up your asshole. You goddamn boys. What the hell is going on here? He has no space on his phone because of all the Chinese midget porn. That's part of it for sure. That takes up a lot of space. Shockingly, you would think like with the midgets it would be a lot less. But it's a shame. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you guys. Wait, speaking of midgets, you got to hear this. This is a horrific story. So I took the Amtrak back from Washington D.C. right, and I'm getting off the train at New York City. I'm literally getting off the train in New York City, and I'm the second person waiting for the door, right? And in front of me is this little girl. I'm looking, and I'm like, why is this little girl just standing here by herself, right? Dude, I turn around and I go to the lady behind me. I'm like, I'm sorry, is she yours? And she goes, no. Dude, the girl in front of me turns around. It's a little person. She goes, hey, I'm not actually a kid. I'm just little. Dude, I've never been so horrified in my entire life. I was like, oh no. Like, dude, I was fucking mortified, man. It was just like a little person. I was, oh God. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm so sorry. She was like surprisingly cool about it. But I was like, oh my God. Like, just like my protective instincts. I'm like, there's this little girl here that like, clearly nobody's claiming her. She's just like walking off the train. Ah, God. Audio went out. We can't hear you, man. I don't think that happened. That's a greasy. It's terrible. The lights go up. The chat scrolls fast. The game replays. The moment's passed. But words can shape fans. What? I don't know what you're saying. If you don't read this, you like big men. Well, sorry. Don't like big men. He's a diaper sniper. No. It's our friend. Hold on. What else did he say? Color blinds the eye, not play. This beauty and sports decay. What is that? Yeah, I didn't think the audio went out. I had a 6-year-old hold the door open for me at the mall one day. I said, thank you, sir. And the ginger was like, I'm a girl. I think the little person knew what you were doing, so she was not mad. Well, yeah, well, that's what it is, Mike. Like, I really, I didn't see her get on the train. I wasn't like, I just, she walked by, and she, I should have known when she was pulling a suitcase, so something was up. But, it was very, Fairx goes, I can rub one out to you. All right. It's about me. When color blinds the eye, not play. The beauty of the sport decays. The fields for skill, not what? I don't know what you're talking about. I did read it. I read it twice. When you oil up, act free. Stop. Dude, in sixth class, I had a teacher. He was like 5'4". We used to like throw him around. That's crazy. That's fucked up. There was a girl in like my classes growing up she was tiny, but nice girl. Hog reveal? Not tonight, Leo. Maybe one. Hog reveal is crazy. I thought it was a dude, I swear. Why would a girl hold the door open for a dude like that? Fair. Yeah, that was one of the more horrific. Ugh. You are the only streamer on Vertical Lives that isn't depressing, an Indian, a crackhead, or a homeless person. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to change the fucking vibe here. All I want to be is like somebody you come to where it's like, hey, I feel like I could hang out with this guy at the bar. Hello, Stinky, show feet. I'm not doing that. There's a 4'9" girl in my class. Huh. Yeah, the girl I'm talking about, ass hair reveal. Not much there. Yeah, the girl I'm talking about, she was probably like 4'4", 4'5". Really nice girl. I still see her around once in a while. Show them piggies, brother. I'm just not going to do that. That's just not going to happen. Gooch reveal. Yeah. Holy shit, man. You guys are electric. Flay said his short ass hair was long. My what? I came for feet. Well, you're not getting any tonight. Nice hat, bro. Thanks, Gary Big Toes. What's going on? I mentioned feet, and a guy named Gary Big Toes shows up. Sphincter check. That's for my doctor. I don't understand sports at all, but this is the only normal YouTube live. Hey, we talk about everything here. Honestly, this is just like kind of a vibes chat. I don't know. I'm back. You better whip it out. Wait, will it out now? What? Shout out Gooch McCooch. Nip reveal. Probably not. Is it pink? Is what pink? Send to Sammy Davis. Thank you, man. Hope to hear you on WFAN one day. Sammy, thank you. Thank you. Really, much appreciated. I actually called into WFAN last night on my way home. On my way I went to Atlantic City to film a vlog last night. They on my way there, I called Lori Rubinson. She was cool. Islanders fans are all cocaine addicts. Terrible franchise. Who are you a fan of? Don't tell me you're a Ranger fan calling out terrible franchises. Anyone shave their ass hairs? I have not. Just whip it out, bro. Not happening. We mainly talk about ass play around here, but I never said that. Bruins fan, brother. All right, that's not a bad franchise. I can't say anything there. But all coke addicts? I guess that's a Long Island thing. Coke is very big on Long Island, so you're not wrong. Yeah, like Lori, I just don't like Pat Boyle. Lori's cool. Like, she's good, but she was talking about some nonsense about, like, the Mets needing to get along. And I'm like, I don't really care I don't care if Juan Soto and Francisco Lindor ever hang out. Just, like, they were the two best players in the core. Like, they'll be fine. I don't know. It was just very weird. I had to call in and say it. Shout out to Harry Anus. Bruins fans are losers. Damn, bro. Now, the Bruins are a pretty solid franchise. Although, the last time the Islanders and Bruins saw each other in the postseason, it wasn't the Islanders who went home. Let me cover you in peanut butter and lick it off. Wow. Hey, I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I'm sick and with a small cold. What's up, peanut tits? Me? Wow. Please. No. What the hell? What are they? Bruins fans eat ass hair. I don't know how true that is. But yeah, son of Sammy Davis, appreciate the $2. Back to that, like, there's a lot of people that fill time on WFAN that I'm not a big fan of. Lori Rubinson's actually pretty good. She's pretty knowledgeable. Sorry, but I'm stealing peanut tits. That's amazing. Yeah, peanut tits is amazing. The nostril shot was hot. Bro, I was in a COD lobby earlier, and I shit you not, the names in the lobby consisted of Wop J, Violent Vibrator, Suck My Dick, Beaner Weenie, Tate Stickler. Dude, that's insane. You can't play. She's right, though. We do not care, but Lindor cares. If you're not into fashion or socialism, probably won't talk. I mean, Sammy, we've heard the fucking rumors. I've heard plenty of rumors about it. And if that was the case, if that was genuinely something going on where Lindor had an issue with teammates and what they believe in and shit, Lindor should have been the one gone. like 100%. I feel a different vibe of this team this year. Somebody goes, "Are you retarded?" No, I don't think so. It was filthy too. All the dudes were funny as fuck. That shit's great, man. Like COD lobbies, the old COD lobbies used to be the best shit ever, man. Can I ask, did your head shrink? It did not. I dare you to wear that hat to interview. To an interview? What do you mean, like a job interview? I have a job. You know Rebecca Williams? I do not. Big hat. Go to work wearing that hat? I've thought about doing it before. I don't think they would care. Your hat's too small. Yeah, I know, man. I got banned for my COD name. You play COD on anything? I don't. I play a little Fortnite. I haven't played it in a while. Bro, it's not just rumors. Pete's wife and Brandon literally confirmed. Oh, well, that's true, yeah. I mean, it sucks, man. If that's the case, like, you can't have a guy doing that. Like, I think that's why Steve Cohen squashed the whole Lindor captain thing. I don't know if you remember, the Mets accidentally released the video where they were going to announce that Lindor was a captain. And I feel like people have completely forgotten about that. That video was on the Mets website, congratulating Francisco Lindor on becoming the captain of the Mets. And it got scraped. And now Steve Cohen has openly said there's not going to be a captain. I think there's a lot of smoke to the fire that, Francisco Lindor might not be the greatest fucking clubhouse leader. Random interview, just apply for one? Maybe, Bug. Maybe I could do that. Flay, you love porn games. I don't. Connor, what's your COD name? Do you still play? I'd be on at 6. You know what, Bug? I could probably do a random interview with this thing on. Do you use a bidet? No, I wish I could. I wish I did have one now. My wife cheated on me on our honeymoon. I'm sorry to hear that. Adolfo. I'm sorry, man. That sounds awful, dude. I'm here for you if you need anything. But yeah. No, I think like with the whole Lindor situation, it just I got unbanned and quit COD. Battlefield. I've never played Battlefield. I don't know anything about Battlefield. You don't have to be boys or agree with everyone politically so long as you play for... Yeah. No, exactly, man. Nobody has to be best friends on a baseball team. Like, or any team for that matter. As long as you, like, have a common goal. That, like, I played baseball my entire life growing up. I played on summer teams. I played high school ball. There were guys on my summer league teams that, like, in high school... In the actual high school league, like, we didn't like each other. We played summer ball together and, like... maybe we had a little rivalry from the fact that we went to schools that hated each other. But when we were playing summer ball, it was all good because it was about, like, a common goal. Like, baseball is not a sport you need to be, like, oh, fucking, hanging around the campfire and singing a campfire song with your friends. So, I think it's very overrated in baseball. But when it comes to a guy like Lindor, who multiple people have said, you got Pete's wife, Brandon Nimmo, pretty much openly saying that Francisco Lindor made the clubhouse like completely and utterly, nauseating. That's not a good look. No interceptions all season is crazy. Don't remind me. I'm in Tennessee. The Titans are popular here. That's fun. The Titans' new logo is fire, by the way. They also played naked baseball? What? Are you a Jets fan too? Unfortunately. Fucking miserable existence. In fact, I don't know where my Jet hat is. For some reason, when I come on stream, I always have one of the hats, and I don't have the other one. My other big hat's a Jet one. Joe Waters, what's up, my man? Dude, Joe, I gotta talk to you real quick, man. If I do the thug shaker. So, Joe, I was actually in DC this weekend. I don't know if you saw the videos on my other channel. And I was gonna reach out to you. But I was with my mom, and my mom is the most paranoid fucking, like, my mom didn't even like being, like, in an Uber, let alone, like, if I told her, hey, some guy that I know from YouTube is going to come by and hang out with us. My mom is just super fucking paranoid. Dude, I know she would, Joe, 100%. But it just was one of those things where, like, if I told my mom, like, hey, like, Joe Water, like this guy that I met on YouTube is going to come by, she would have a fucking, like, she would not have flown with that. I'm going to go back to DC at some point because I do have something else I want to film. Next time I go, I'll absolutely hit you up. We did fucking National Harbor, which was fucking amazing. So I felt bad because I was like, I was like, I should have just reached out to you and told you what was going on, but like, she would have had a fucking. She's so paranoid. Like I said, she doesn't even like getting into Ubers without like. She's got to check the license plate 9 times. I'll trade you my girlfriend for your mom. It's crazy. National Harbor is. I'm 14 minutes. Fuck, I didn't realize you were that close. Fuck, I should have just said like, meet me there. Damn, dude, now I feel bad. I'm going back, Joe. Don't worry, I'm going back at some point this year. Probably whether the Mets are there or something. Like, there's so many things that I didn't get to do while I was there, and I'm gonna do it. Hiatus too small. I'm aware. I love Lindor as a ball player, but there's too much smoke for it to at least not on fire. I'm worried about the clubhouse. 100%, Joe Gator. I 100% agree with you. You know, like, there's so much smoke around the fact that like Francisco Lindor made the locker room nauseating, and it sucks. Can you say the word ouch? Yeah. I love Oreos and milk, don't we all? But yeah, Joe, and it's not going to take very long for me to get back to DC. I had such a great time. It's such an easy trip. I will be back there soon. Gator, I hardly knew her. So yeah, when I go back to DC, if I go back to National Harbor, I want to film. Like, they were giving me a hard time about filming stuff there, and then towards the end, they asked me like what I was doing it for, and they were kind of being a little more lenient. But at that time, my mom was like tired and wanted to go home. But I'm going back, Joe. I will hit you up next time I'm there. I really, all good play. We'll figure it out. It's going to be fun at MGM. 100%, dude. I apologize. Like I said, I just didn't want to put my mom in that spot, knowing how like every fucking thing. Like, we stayed in a hotel and like she had to fucking double lock the doors and all this shit. And I respect it. My mom's an older, like, you know, I get it, but she double locked the doors and everything. It was just a whole fucking thing. Northeast, yeah, I'm in New York. See money. Are you keeping up with college baseball? I have somewhat, Derek. Not too much, but I've been paying attention. You know, I will put a game on here and there, but I really haven't been watching it too much. You don't have to hit me up, bro. I was just talking about the Mets. Respect to your mom. But, oh no, Joe. No, I was talking to the other Joe, Whiskey with Waters. But Joe, yeah, no, I'm talking about like Whiskey with Waters. Joe, hold on, there's two Joes here. Joe Waters, yeah, Joe Waters is in D.C. He's the one that like he lives like 15 minutes away from where I was. It was just that my mom was in town with me and she's paranoid. But Joe Gator, the whole thing with Lindor, two different Joes, dude. I gotta call him. Sorry, man, confusion. Joe Gator, yes. The Lindor shit. Oh, I see. Yeah. You were like, you don't have to hit me up, dude. I was like, wait, what? What did I say? The Lindor shit. It just seems like there's too much smoke around it, and it's scary. My Bengals getting a ring in 2027. Hat not big enough. I agree. Jack D, what's up, bro? Oh, I'm sorry if I'm missing comments, but yeah, I'm a New Yorker. Gators do live in water. Look at that. Joe Gator, Whiskey with Waters. It's all connected. It's a part of the Cincinnati curse. Cincinnati curse, man. That sounds horrible. But fucking time. Jeez, 120. I really gotta start doing these streams earlier. It's not I'm like shot all the time, but yeah, so my next travel video is probably gonna be I'm probably doing Atlantic City again for the MAC tournament, the MAAC. But we'll see. I do have to find my way back to DC because DC was a great time, Joe. Like, really, I haven't been to DC since I was in what was it, middle school, high school when I went. It was a great time. You're 31, bet I'm close. Yeah, I'm 30. I'm 32, and I'm in New York. I think your mom's afraid of people with large hats. Clearly, no, she was just she's just paranoid, man, and I get it. I totally understand. She doesn't trust the world. Mike Trout said he's going back to center field. I don't see why. Why would he go back to center field? God takes energy from you because you spend too much time hating. Are you just here all the time, Corey? I need to get to California too. There's a lot of different things I'm trying to film in some time. There's no curse. I don't believe in jinx. Joe Rogan's here. Hell yeah. I'm new. Hi. Kaden. Hi. You came just in time. I was just about to get off. And when I say get off, I mean get off the live. Hold on. Whoa. Time out. God forbid a black man watches your streams. I apologize. That's not what I said. Yeah, hold on. I meant I was about to like hop off. No, I'll be here for a little bit. Oh, there's 3 Joes. That's what's going on here. Who do you root for in terms of what? Baseball? What sport? Or I'm a Jet fan, I'm a Met fan, an Islander fan, Knicks, and I'm a big St. John's guy. I guess by the Caden, not yet. I'm gonna hang around for a little bit. You're getting off? Damn, you're getting yeah, that's not what I meant. Hold on. Time the fuck out. That's not what I meant. But I'm gonna hang out for another like 10, 15 minutes because I'm having a good time. Joe Rogan would never say that. Yeah, righty, what it it's kind of defeating the whole gimmick. I'm back. What's up, Bird Clan? I'm going to make a Discord account and find out what y'all white boys be saying about me and us on there. Go ahead, make a Discord. Join the Discord, Corey. Really nothing goes on in there. Somebody thought you kidnapped me. Chris Jenkins is my friend. Now, when you said Chris Jenkins, you meant the Jets one, right? You circumcised? Yeah. My mom doesn't know that I'm awake. Shh. Let's keep it down for Caden. Which way is it hanging? It doesn't hang. It's not big enough. Vaccine isn't real. There we go. That's Joe. That's the Joe Rogan I know. Yeah, moms know everything, Caden. Oh fuck! Wait, Joe. Joe's gonna roll over and tell her. Hey, by the way, Caden's up. Damn, R.I.P. Floppy Flay. Yeah, R.I.P. I think for something to R.I.P. you have to have had it at one point. What? We got 3 legendary Joes. So a buddy of mine hunted a brown bear. Oh yeah. But all right. I'm going to get off the stream now. I'm going to end the stream. Guys, tomorrow I'm going to go live a little earlier because I need to start getting earlier so you guys can so I can actually talk to you guys longer. To us, he's more of a Carolina Panther. I mean, I think he was more of a Carolina Panther. I think he spent most of his career there, right? Go ahead and claim him. I mean, I meant like the football player Chris Jenkins or the basketball player. But yeah, I'll claim him. Fuck it, I'll claim him. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow.